Hello everyone, this is Mark with Mark's Max Muscle, and today we are finally going to have a proper review on the 1998 Mr. Olympia event, in particular the top two gentlemen. This is Ronnie Coleman and Flex Wheeler, and a lot of people still consider Flex Wheeler the uncrowned 1998 Mr. Olympia champion, and I say that very vexingly because I myself do not understand. I mean, sure, there's poses like the front relaxed that could honestly go to Flex Wheeler. You can see that gyno for Ronnie Coleman, of course, and the midsection, not the most aesthetic in the world, and Flex Wheeler, of course, looks tremendous here. But guys, let's not misconstrue the situation. I believe it is mere novice bodybuilding fans that believe that Flex Wheeler won this event. Turn around for the rear relaxed because we only have so much time to judge these videos. And like I said, it's probably just novice people. And the more in-depth bodybuilding fans can say without a doubt, Ronnie Coleman is the clear winner. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the glutes, if you will. That's conditioning. Those glutes of Flex Wheeler, they would not make it on today's bodybuilding stage, let alone to place second at the Olympia. It is a far cry from top plus conditioning, that's for sure. Although, food for thought here, Flex Wheeler does have a tremendous back development, but so does Ronnie, and a lot more size too. Let's begin the muscularity round with the front double bicep pose. And again, guys, this is what I was saying about the novice bodybuilding fans. They just see tremendous size in those arms of Flex Wheeler and say, well, he's got bigger arms. Look at the lines, look at the hard graininess of Ronnie Coleman's bicep peaks and in the triceps. And then quickly look over at Flex Wheeler. There is something known as synthol, site enhancement oils, and I would wager to say that if that is not what's going on with Flex Wheeler's arms, then it's a matter of quality, the hard graininess. Here's another one here, of course, and they're both actually side by each on the stage. I believe maybe Flex is out-angling him a little bit. I don't think he's taller than Ronnie Coleman, but it doesn't matter. It's all about quality. And yes, I do see some gyno. And I seen some gyno in the previous picture as well. We have a third one here. I'd like to give you guys as many pictures as I can to give a more thorough and a better educated decision at the end of the day. And of course, the lighting is more favorable here for Flex Wheeler. You can see every inch of that physique. And it is tremendous. I do like his physique. He has a small waist, better set of abs. There's a lot of things in Flex Wheeler's favor here. But speaking as a bodybuilding judge, they're all going to vote for Ronnie Coleman, guys. I'm sorry. Now here in the front lat spread, and I am sure even the Flex Wheeler supporters are pointing at these lats of Ronnie Coleman. There is no doubt, or there should be no doubt in anybody's mind. Here's a nice full body one here, so you can really gauge the full bodies and the whole physiques. It's nice to see the whole physiques to make a final decision. And I have to say, Flex Wheeler has a bigger set of calves than Ronnie. But those have been accused of having, I don't know, implants. I've never seen synthol in calves, I don't think. Of course, I'm not that educated on the subject. Here's another front lat spread. And I like to keep things fair. These are basically from their routines, I believe. They're each of their routines. They're actually wearing the matching trunks. And like I said, guys, maybe a better set of abs, or they are a better set of abs for Flex Wheeler. But that it means nothing in the pose like this. Look at the lats. It is a matter of quality, like I said. And that quality in the side chest department is plain as day. Look at the striations in Ronnie's chest. Flex Wheeler looks a little dowdy here. Even in the facial department, he pretty much knows he's being dwarfed, I think. Of course, well, here's another one here. And this is a good one to explain the site enhancement oil. You see his delt, Flex Wheeler, how it jets out. It looks almost square. And then you look at Ronnie Coleman's, and it looks like real, pure muscle. He's grabbing the weights. He's curling. He's doing arm extensions. He's doing the work to get those huge arms. Flex Wheeler, look at the forearms, guys. Look at the forearms. Ronnie Coleman's forearms are twice as large, as he has to actually grab those weights. But no disrespect meant to Flex Wheeler, of course. Here is the side tricep. Now, synthol or no synthol, this looks like a better shot for Flex Wheeler. I do believe he practices this one a lot. Look at that tricep. But of course, there may be some stuff in there. Here's a hit to spec one. Now, I could honestly see certain judges that are very educated on the synthol and site enhancement oil giving this one to Ronnie Coleman, no doubt. Look at the striations in his tricep. Earlier on, the earlier you get into Ronnie Coleman's career, the better his tricep was, I do believe. The better the pose was, anyway. But still, I could give this one to Flex Wheeler. All site enhancement oil aside. Turn around. And this is not a very clear picture of Flex Wheeler's back development, I'm here to tell you. It is, to be honest, an uneven lat spread. Ronnie Coleman, one of the greatest backs in bodybuilding history. And unfortunately, this is the only rear lat spread of Flex Wheeler. But you can see in this pose, guys, look at the width of Ronnie Coleman's lats and that tight conditioning of those glutes and the hamstrings. Dry, massive, very difficult to beat. Now, this one here, if Ronnie Coleman was going to lose in a back pose, it would be this one to Flex Wheeler. But in my opinion, guys, this is so far, these guys are so far apart. You look at the glutes, look at the conditioning. Once again, the lower back, the lower lat thickness, much more prominent for Ronnie Coleman. A little uneven, I will say, but nothing doing. This is a Ronnie Coleman shot, no doubt. But I believe the heights are off here, so I'll throw this one on. And I think this is better for scale, I do believe. Because Ronnie Coleman may be even slightly taller than Flex Wheeler. But if you don't count this one, even if you do, try to argue the fact that Flex Wheeler's back is better. Look at the glutes and be honest with yourself, guys. That conditioning is not even close. And not to mention, Ronnie has the width anyway. Let's look at the ab and thigh pose, guys. And I'm not being a Flex Wheeler hater. I know it sounds like I am. I am addressing the people that still believe that Flex Wheeler should have beaten Ronnie Coleman in 1998. This is Flex Wheeler's best pose. One of them, his ab and thigh. It's a beautiful pose, guys. Those abs, much more pleasing to the eye than Ronnie Coleman's. And not even arguably, but I would say he's winning in the thigh as well. Ronnie Coleman's conditioning is so dry here in the abs that I could see maybe a small percentage of judges giving him this one, to be honest. But not me. I like Flex Wheeler in this one. Now, you go to the most musculars, and it's back to the same old story. I'm addressing you guys that believe that Flex Wheeler should have beaten Ronnie Coleman in 98. Take a look at all the poses, guys. Put your personal feelings aside and judge this one fairly, like the judges did. I'm sure a lot of people in the audience back in 98 thought that Flex Wheeler was going to win. But after seeing these poses, look at the chest differences, guys. This is ripped, pure muscle versus good muscle, but not as good, not as pure. Here is the final say in this one, the final pose. And you can definitely see there is a softness of Flex Wheeler's arms. They're huge, mind you. They look like Phil Heath's. But maybe Phil Heath is loaded too. Ronnie Coleman, you look at the hard, ripped, pure muscle there. There is no room for synthol. Do you hear me? There's just no room for it. Too much quality. So, ladies and gentlemen, with all due respect to Flex Wheeler, because the man has shown so much courage in the last couple of years, and what has happened to him, his leg amputated, and he doesn't shy away from the public, and he he's a hero to many guys. But Ronnie Coleman in 1998 shocked the world. He was your clear winner, guys. He is top grade cattle in this beef buffet, I'm telling you what. He shocked the world, and he hung on to that title for 8 consecutive years. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this classic 1998 comparison. It's been a long time, but I figured I should do this one. I can't believe I never did it till now. Anyway, hit thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. Have a great day.